Hello and good morning. Welcome to Leave It Love. It's crazy. I'm still talking about the file, the court case, 10/21 of 2024. You know, and this is my resignation letter. It's 2 pages. I already thought of resigning from the Bronx Supreme Courthouse a long time ago. Let me see. Thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna just read. I'm gonna read it because I wrote it. I write a lot of stuff. It's my writing, but it was like I wanted to quit since April, but I couldn't quit because I had too much time on the book. So they was like, "Oh, you can't quit because and then the office is gonna owe you money. Like they're gonna have to pay me off." And I was like, "So let them pay me." And they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna pay you." And I'm like, "What? Like I want to leave." They were like, "You're gonna have to stay on the books and let your time run out so that we don't have to pay you." I was like, "Why? You can't just excuse me." And they kept rejecting my family medical leave forms. They wouldn't let me take off, like just take time off, because they was like, "Oh, we the courthouse was closed during COVID." So and then I wasn't okay, like my breathing, my something was wrong with my breathing, and I just needed more time, to recover. They didn't want to give me time. I was like, you know what? I quit. I quit. I just stopped coming to work because I requested this. I wanted to resign in April. They was like, you can't leave. Like, I can't leave. What you mean I can't leave? Oh, you can't leave. I can't leave the job. Like, I can't quit the job. Like, I have to stay. I was like, I don't want to stay. I don't even care about the money. They was like, you can't leave and us owe you money. You have to let your time lapse. Okay. I waited for my time to lapse. So they owe me no more money. So I filed the paper. I wanted to file it in April. I didn't get to really officially quit until October. October, because then my time is zero. And then they had no more money. Like they had no more time to pay me my time. They was like, "Oh, you won't get paid anymore." I was like, "I won't get paid anymore." So then I filed my papers on October 14th. But let me read to you what I wrote. On August 11th, 2020, I couldn't write like what was really going on. I had to make it seem like I was sick, you know, whatever. August 11th, 2020 is the day I decided to compose this letter and have it ready. So I had this ready. I'm filing FMLA, Family Medical Leave application first. After my time is depleted, I won't be getting paid anymore, and I'm filing this document. Filing this document. Friday, August 14th, 2020 is my last day in this office due to COVID-19 restrictions. I'm filing my FMLA form on Tuesday, August 18, 2020. But it was rejected. It was rejected. I was like, fuck it, people. Everything was done like in August time. I'm like, okay. So August, September, October, November, no, August, September, and October. So it was like 3 months after me saying that I need time, and I needed three more months, but I still needed more time after that. So I was like, I fucking quit. Good morning, everyone. I'm writing this letter to give my formal resignation, my 2 weeks notice as of October 14th, 2020. I am resigning. I have come to realize this office of the Bronx County Clerk is corrupt and will never change. I no longer want to be a part of the unified court system. I have done my part in informing the Inspector General's office, that's the IG's office, and my union, DC 37, Local 1070, with little to no support. I am resigning. All of my complaints against this office has been given to Fausto Sabatino. He resigned so far as my union representative with DC 37, Local 1070. I've dropped names like I'm gonna put JR representative for the Inspector General's office. So JR is the representative for the Inspector General's office. She also knew. bitch. As well. All of my complaints have been brought to their attention with no avail. I have worked with the Bronx Supreme Courthouse since October 19th of 2006. During my employment, I have been harassed, bullied, belittled, used, singled out, humiliated, selective enforcement used with me, meaning I cannot, but others can. Selective reinforcement is like you let everybody else do the same, do it, get away with this. And then when I do it, you're on my ass. Like I can't do it. So everybody's coming to work 10, 20 minutes late. I come to work 5 minutes, come back from lunch, 5 minutes, 5 minutes late, and then you're on my ass. And then there's people walking in a half an hour later than me, and you don't say anything. Like, that's selective reinforcement. Like you could say this shit to me, but you can't say it to everyone else that's doing it even worse. That's doing it even worse. You can't say it to them, but you could say it to me though. Yeah, that's selective reinforcement. That's just one. Nepotism, favoritism, threatened and intimidated with losing my job and benefits. I have brought this to a higher source and they support Teresa Torres's decisions, actions, and ways. They are fully aware of her actions towards me and have done nothing to help me. In April 1st, 2019, I was removed from the county clerk's office and I'm working with Kay Amer now. Working with her has been the greatest gift. Working in the jurors department has been a pleasure. It has been like, it's just so much better. At the same time, my office email has been stripped of me. Teresa Torres does not want me to have an email and contact with anyone within the unified court system. She still wants to be able to control what I am doing, even when I'm no longer working in the county clerk's office. She still controls what happens in the jurors' departments, and it has been terrible working under these conditions. I am tired of working this way. Teresa Torres is harassing me, singling me out. I am not the only employee she harasses. I may be the only employee choosing to leave because of Teresa Torres's treatment and commands. Fellow employees, her minions, go back and tell Teresa Torres everything and anything that has to do with me. She has made my employment here a living nightmare. She has gone out of her way to make me feel uncomfortable and unwanted in the Bronx Supreme Courthouse. I have done my best and I have really tried to have support from the offices that are supposed to correct the problems within the unified court system. The problem is Teresa Torres. The unified court system is a corrupt system that encourages her behavior. The office is kept with everyone unhappy and fearful of her cruel ways. I am resigning. There is nothing left for me to do here. I am not wanted here. I am aware. I am aware that I have been kept on the lowest level, never given an opportunity to progress, and I will succeed anywhere I go. I don't have to be afraid to leave this awful place. I will succeed and provide for my family without this government job. This office is terrible, and Teresa Torres has made sure to keep it that way. I am tired of explaining myself to deaf ears. I am tired of nothing being done about this horrible woman. I was never appreciated or acknowledged for my work. I have been bullied constantly by Teresa Torres. And I would stay away from her, and she would still find a way to sabotage anything I do. 13 years here, and I do not regret my decision of leaving this dreadful place. I will lose my benefits. At the same time, I can work anywhere and get benefits from anywhere at a cheaper price. I know who I am and I know my worth, and I will be better off where I am wanted and appreciated. I will be fine. I will be loved by people for my good, kind, and efficient ways. I don't belong with people like her in power. I won't have Teresa Torres trying to sabotage my life and every move. I am relieved to have come to this decision. I am happy to leave this job with my morals, dignity, and self respect. My people and family are happy for me as well. My people is the people that support me, love me, and they know the bullshit that I had to endure. They know this shit. They're like, you know what? I'm so happy that you fucking quit, you know? I'm happy too. This place has been tortured to my soul. This chapter of my life is closed. I will be a martyr. I said a martyr. It has been a pleasure working with the few people whom were decent. It's a huge relief not to deal with unfair office politics, terrible office management, and I wish everyone well and take care of yourselves. I'm not angry. I'm tired and fed up of this office. And the best thing for me to do is leave. And I signed it. And I signed it. Like I signed it. Like get the hell out of here. Like just that was my resignation letter. Like this fucking job. How many times I say I hated this job. Fucking hated this job. I hated this job. This was the worst fucking job of my life. October 14th was my resignation day. And it's like, and I have went to so many people for change and nothing changes. And then it was like, I was sick. I was sick during, was it during COVID? During COVID, it was like my breathing, I guess because the building, I'm high up. So, and then it's like whatever was in the air is in the air, and I'm breathing everything in the air. And then it's like I couldn't breathe. Like I had shortness of breath. I couldn't walk long distance. I couldn't go far. And I work out all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck? I can't breathe. So I was like, I need time. Like I'm walking distance to the job and I walked to work and I couldn't walk to work. It was taking me longer to get to work and then I was late and I was just sick. I was like, I just needed time to myself, time to recuperate, make my heart stronger because I didn't know what was wrong with me. Like I'm healthy, nothing's ever wrong with me. But because of the COVID, it was in the air. And then I'm in a skyrise. I'm in a high rise. So whatever was in the air, that's what I'm breathing. And I'm just like, oh my God, everybody had the mask. Like, but I was having problems breathing. And that was why I just needed time. This bitch didn't want to give me time. She didn't want to excuse me. I was like, you know what? I quit. I quit. I hate this fucking job. I was like, I quit. I'll do something else. I was like, you know what? And I was 40. In 2020, I was 40. And I was like, you know what? I'll do something else with my life. I'm so unhappy here. There's so many things that are wrong. And I said it in my resignation. The system is corrupt, and I don't hate anyone that I work with. It was management. It was Teresa Torres. Like, this bitch is all over this document. She's all over this document because she's the problem. But, people in places of power, it's like what you're going to do when no one will help you, no one will support you, no one will defend you. And I'm telling you everything, I'm giving you the information, I'm showing you what the fuck is what, and you don't want to pay me no mind because you want to kiss this. She's a fucking whore. She's a dirty, nasty whore. But she's respected because she dresses like she's a decent person. But the way she talks, the way she acts, her is just like, oh my God, I gotta respect this woman. I have to. This is the boss. This is the boss. How the fuck did she get this position? I know how she got this position. I don't even need you to fucking tell me. I already know. I can imagine. But I'm just like, oh my God. But I just wanted to read the resignation letter. Like I write all the time. That was my resignation letter. I think I have my history with the Bronx Supreme Court House. Like this is another paper. I wrote another paper. I write papers and I just wrote it and I submitted it also in my file. But I'll read it another time, because it's so many things that are wrong within the courthouse. It's even in my resignation letter, the things that are wrong within the courthouse. And no one said anything. They probably said the worst kind of things about me because I hate this. I fucking quit. They probably talked about me like a dog. I'm like, you know what? I don't even fucking care because I'm not here. I don't have to be here anymore. It's like, This document, the problem is Teresa Torres, and she I don't know what happened to her. All I know is her email is revoked, or maybe they gave her a new one, or she blocked me. Or she blocked me because I would email her and it would come back rejected. Like I can't send her any emails. So I don't know if she was fired or not. I don't care if she was. It's like, damn, about time. Or maybe she resigned because she's old. She old and she's doing this shit. I'm just like, oh my God. I have to get out of here. I'm just glad I'm not there. That's all I can say. I am glad I am not there. I thank God to be my own kind of person, have my own mind, have my morals, my dignity, my self-respect. Because I was like, I am not gonna be like this woman. I'm not gonna sit here and go tit for tat with this woman because I know what she's doing, but I can't prove it. Everybody believes what the fuck she's saying. Everybody believes and everybody follows her. And she's just so nasty. I'm just like, oh my God. And all these people died because they think that she's a nice woman. I'm like, this bitch is evil. You get close to her and something's going to happen to you. A lot of people die. Whoever get close to her, they die. It's like, you know what? Let me get away. I never liked this woman. and I stay away. I don't fucking speak to me. I don't have nothing to say to you and whatever. But it's like, when you have someone on your ass, you have to do everything right because they are watching you. That's why I do everything right. I do everything right so this bitch won't have to be on my ass. You don't have to tell me what the hell is doing wrong. I did everything right. What can you tell me I did wrong? I did everything right because I know you're watching my every fucking move. So I'm gonna do everything right. So you could tell me what I did wrong. What I did wrong. I'm one of the best. That's what I know. But whatever. I don't work there no more. Leave it live. Bye.